Hi, I'm Judy Nazemetz. Thank you, Jen, for inviting me to be part of this fabulous show. My earliest musical influence was polka. You heard me, polka. Every weekend, my mom would turn on the Polish radio station and the polkas would play non-stop Saturday and Sunday, and I thought it was great. They were so wacky and energetic, and they seemed to never end. And I also loved those odd, wacky Polish radio station DJs. The reason I'm bringing this up is because it's spring. It's a few days before Easter, and every Easter, the Nazemetz family would have this tradition of trying to find the best kielbasy or Polish sausage in the entire state of New Jersey. My mom would call and say, Jude, pick me up and drive over to such and so place, and we're gonna get the best kielbasy this year. And we would do it. So I wrote the story of one of our trips. Enjoy. Oh, and thank you to Chad Watson and the Cabbage Rolls. Ladies, put on your dancing shoes. Woo! Let's have some fun. Every year it happens in the spring. The family does this special Easter thing. It's a song all the Nazemetzes sing. We like a Polish sausage in a ring. We don't go to Perth Amboy anymore. And Carteret was good, but now it's poor. And we can't eat the crap that's in the store. If I bought it, Mary, throw me out the door. Oh, I heard there's good kielbasy in Passaic. I heard it's even better than good steak. You can serve it boiled, grilled, or even baked. Oh, I heard there's good kielbasy in Passaic. Now in Passaic, there's a butcher named Janet, who's got homemade meat so good you needn't panic. And he'll cater parties if you care to plan it. And I think the butcher lady's name is Janet. Oh, the meats are fine and so is the bologna. If you order in advance, he'll even phone ya. And the place is clean but don't smell like ammonia. And there's a bakery next door that's named Polonia. Oh, I heard there's good kielbasy in Passaic. I heard it's even better than good steak. You can serve it boiled, grilled, or even baked. Oh, I heard there's good kielbasy in Passaic. While everyone's dancing, I would like to remind you you're tuned into WPKA Radio, your 24/7 polka station with your DJ, Polka Daddy. Happy 60th wedding anniversary to Paulie and Norma Bilecki from their beautiful daughters and sons-in-law, Viola and Bernie Wojcik, Stella and Jack Sokolowski, and grandchildren Stashi and Lecky. Now let's get back to Judy. They make pierogies and they put them in a case, and kielbasy loaf if you just want to taste. They use everything so nothing goes to waste. And they hang the sausage up just to save space. So take the Parkway in a northerly direction to the Passaic and the Hope Monroe connection. Buy a kielbasy and perhaps a sweet confection, and tea to cure a urinary tract infection. Oh, I heard there's good kielbasy in Passaic. I heard it's even better than good steak. You can serve it boiled, grilled, or even baked. Oh, I heard there's good kielbasy in Passaic. Thank you. Yes, so my last name is Nazemetz, and it has 2 Z's in it. And when people see this, they can't pronounce it, they can't spell it, they freak out. Yeah, I guess when you have Z's in your names, people freak out. Anyway, now I take you to a college classroom. He walked into the classroom holding his attendance book. He said, please stand as I call your name so I could take a look. He called Smith, Johnson, Jackson, Watson, Peters, and McGee. Then Norton, O'Toole, O'Malley, who'd been seated next to me. He called Ruiz, he called Hampton, Martley, Davis, McIntyre. Then Coleman, Beekman, Frischman, Willard, Walker, and Beckenstein. Soon I was the only one sitting, and I knew I'd be next. I looked at the professor, he seemed a bit perplexed. He looked into his roll book, and I thought I heard him choke. He opened his eyes extremely wide, like he might be having a stroke. He wiped his brow with a handkerchief, and I thought that was kind of quaint. And then he said, can someone open a window in here, please, before I faint? He took a sip of water from a bottle at his side. He ran his fingers through his hair, and the loose ones he brushed aside. Regaining his composure, he cleared his throat and looked straight at me. And I stood and I thought, well, here it comes. And he opened his mouth and he said my name right. It was perfect, it was clear. He said my name right. He was a pronunciation engineer, Miss Zeduszewski, and it rolled right off his tongue. He said my name right. My heart, then it skipped a beat. Tears flooded from my eyes. He'd said my name correctly, not like all the other guys. All the other guys. The DZ and the Z hadn't bothered him one bit. He handed me his half-wet hanky and said, Miss Zeduszewski, sit. I know what you must go through when people see your name. They never pronounce it correctly. They say keeping it's insane. But your name's a badge of honor. You must wear it proud. Whenever someone asks your name, you must shout it loud. He said my name right. I could hardly speak. He said my name right. We were married the next week. And now I loudly say my name, though it makes some people twitch. I'm Mrs. Zeduszewski Brzęczyk-Chikiewicz. I'm Mrs. Zeduszewski Brzęczyk-Chikiewicz. Yes! There are 7 Z's in my name. I feel so rich. I'm Mrs. Zeduszewski Brzęczyk-Chikiewicz. That's capital DZIEDUSZYCKI hyphen capital BREZZYCZYWICZ. Woo! He said my name right. I could hardly speak. He said my name right. We were married the next week. And now I proudly say my name, though it makes some people twitch. I'm Mrs. Zeduszewski Brzęczyk-Chikiewicz. I'm Mrs. Zeduszewski Brzęczyk-Chikiewicz. Mrs. Zeduszewski Brzęczyk-Chikiewicz. It's easy, just like it's spelled. This is for all of us who've been in lockdown. I'm feeling cooped up in my place, afraid I'll have to face another day without another human being. I'm feeling cooped up in my place. I got a lot of space, but alone just ain't so good for my well-being. I'm not good for anything when I'm alone. My window shades are open. I'm gazing and I'm hoping someone looks inside and sees me, waves, or calls me on the phone. No one's walking on the street. I hear no sounds of feet skipping happily on sidewalks out my door. No one's walking on the street. Wait a second, that's a tweet. Birds are singing and I wanna hear some more. I'm stepping outside to hear those birdies cheep. Songs loud and clear, no traffic near. I shall take the leap. I'm back, cooped up in my place. A lady punched me in the face. She was sitting on the stoop, so I sat too. I'm back, cooped up in my place. She called me a disgrace. Stay 6 feet away from me, and I from you. In my place, just like before, instructed in this instance to keep a social distance. I vow to never venture out my front door anymore. Cooped up in my place, cooped up in my place. I'm cooped up in my place, afraid to interface. I'm cooped up in my place, cooped up in my place. I'm cooped up in my place. Thanks, Steve Bauman, for the trumpet.